Hi everyone, I wanted to show you today how to make a crate out of a cardboard box and styrofoam, and it actually looks like a real wooden crate. What I've done is I've got some refrigerator boxes and some dishwasher boxes from Lowe's for free, and because they just get rid of them, so you can just ask for them and they'll give them to you. I also have different size boxes too. I have some small boxes here, some larger boxes like that size, and that's what actually we're going to be creating. There's almost a finished product right over there. What you do is you get some styrofoam, pink styrofoam. It is, see in the back corner there? It's 8x4 sheets. It's insulation foam. You can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot, Lowe's or Home Depot. It's pink or blue, and all you do is cut strips with a razor blade, cut it all the way down, about 3 to 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches long. And then you're gonna hot glue it onto the boxes here, cover all the edges on all the sides, and use the hot glue to fill in any of the cracks. And then once that is done, you go to the carving stage, which I'll show you next. Alrighty, and the next stage is the details to the sides of the wood. You're going to take I don't even remember the name of this. I think it's a wood engraver. I think you burn wood with it. It heats up, and a little switch there. It gets very hot, so don't touch it. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna take it onto the styrofoam, and you're gonna melt it into it and just wiggle, twisting, carving, oh, you're not even seeing it. There we go. You twist it back and forth. You're gonna make a wood grain. You can go anywhere you want. You can curve it around if you want. And just go right down into the edge, and it makes a little edge there. See a little better there. And you're just gonna keep going back and forth all the way from the end, all the way down. Don't match the pattern because wood is not even. All the texture is different lines and different patterns. So keep it different as you go all the way down. And it can be random all the way down. We're just gonna do this for all the sides, like so. Ta-da. And after that, I take another tool. I don't know the name of it. I think it's like a whiskey thingy. I know you scrape and I don't even know. I'm not a carpenter or anything like that, but it's at Home Depot and Lowe's. It's very sharp metal, and you're gonna take it like this. You're going to rub it all the way down the styrofoam like this, and you're gonna make wood lines. With engraving it, you can twist it all the way to the edge. You can see it adds a texture to it. Makes a wood grain kind of look. The more you do it, the rougher it's gonna be. But in a second, it's gonna look really cool. I'll show you. All right, the next step is with your heat gun. You take a heat gun and you're going to slowly, but pretty evenly, you're gonna go back and forth or lengthwise, just depends on how you like it on the styrofoam. And you're gonna heat up the styrofoam. It's going to seal the edges and also make the texture that you put into it look more like wood. So let me show you. It's up a little bit. Then as you go on the edge, speed it up. It's going to seal it. And it puts the texture into there. As you can see, it puts a wood grain into the styrofoam, so when you paint on it, you have texturing that you can do a dry brush over top, and it actually will look like real wood. Next step is painting. So here you go. You're just gonna everyone knows how to paint, so I'm not gonna show you this part. After you do all the texturing to the entire box and the styrofoam, right behind me you'll see one of the middle ground projects. It's not quite finished, but all you do is paint it with a base coat. You can paint it any color. I've done it with beige, I've done it with like a darker wood stain kind of coloring. I've done a blue or green or yellow just to be for fun for kids at a church one time. After that, you're gonna stain it with a darker color. So whatever color you pick, say it's blue, use a darker blue, and it gets into all the cracks, and you're gonna wipe it back off, but I'll show you in just a second. All right, so the next step is to add texture and dirt to these boxes so that they look aged. What I've done is got some brown paint and black paint mixed together and put some water in there so it's a little bit runny. Take your paintbrush, and you're probably gonna wear gloves because this is messy. We're gonna go into every crack and crevice of the box and all the lines. Then you're gonna take your towel and just wipe it off. But keep the texture inside and smear it, but leave a little bit in there. So it's just in the cracks, so it adds a shading to it. As you can see, right inside of there. You want it to stay dirty because you want it to look aged, like they've been traveling with these boxes, or whoever owns them. Doesn't have to be pirates. In my case, it's pirates. But you put it in all of the cracks, everywhere. It's gonna look messy, and it's actually not enough water, but if you can add more water, it's a little bit better, but you don't want it to be too watery or else the paint doesn't stick to it. So get into everything that you can see and then wipe it off. And you can't really mess it up because it needs to be stained, because this is too perfect. No box lasts like that when it's traveling. So that's it. Do the whole box and you're set. It's the finished product. So it has all the texturing in it. It has the lines you can see. We also added some dirt in there with paint and drew some lines to add some texturing in the blank part of the cardboard. But again, it's just a cardboard box. Let me back up so you can see it. We're doing a pirate festival, so that's what we're doing with all these decorations. But that's there. I'll show you the front. And here is the front. We did a treasure chest as well. And we added some trinkets that we found at the thrift store. We just painted them to look bold and piratey. But here's the texturing to the front of it. And it's pretty big. It's a refrigerator box, so it's pretty tall. And over here we have a couple others. On this side, it's just a smaller box, but the same exact texturing, same pattern and style. We just dirtied it up so it looks like it's aged, and the pirates carried it through on their ship and brought it ashore. And that's that. Just as a bonus, I wanted to show you what else we've been working on, because this is a pirate festival that we're making. We made a pirate ship, and this is all styrofoam, wood, and cardboard behind me. I'll show you this angle here. It's actually in two pieces. Actually, let me just take you to it. You'll see. Alrighty, here is the pirate ship. It is all that same pink styrofoam and the strips of wood. We used cardboard on the front and put a plaster coating. It's just plaster with glue mixed together to add the texture. And this is a cardboard tube. And then these are rings that we found at the Dollar Tree. It's for wreaths or like floral things. You stick them in. We glued them on with a bowl on the inside to make the portholes. We added algae and paint and a couple sails. And it's just kind of fun. This half, because I'm at the mall, we used a kiosk and went around it with the cardboard and built the styrofoam pieces on top of that. So that actually pulls apart from that half so you can store it better. We'll bring it on the back. Let me show you this side. I had fun making this. And I'll show you the inside. Here's the secret. It's just a kiosk. As you can see, we had it at the mall already, so we just built around it. And like you can see, it's just cardboard and styrofoam. We painted it to look like algae and dirt, like it's been going through the seas. And there it is. Like I said, that has nothing to do with this crate project, but I wanted to show you what else we're working on because it all goes into the same theme. But if you guys create one of the crates, post one of the pictures or videos. I'd love to see what you guys do with it. Anyway, have fun with it and good luck. See you soon.